What's going on, guys? Bassin' Up Moffat here, coming at you with a new video for this week. And in this week's video, we got a crazy one. This bite that I had this day was absolutely insane. I personally have never had a bass do this yet until this, so this was pretty wild. You'll see in the video, but this was 2 back-to-back nights on the lake. Not stellar nights, but big fish nights, so that's always good. But like I said, we'll show you, and here we go, guys. Make sure you hit that like button.
Gotta focus on yourself, on your faith, on your dreams, on your mind, on your health, yeah. You gotta work, never tell, keep your head down, find what you love and excel, yeah. Push and pull and repel any hate, go create what you want, feel compelled, yeah. And once you finally get a taste of the race, you'll never.
So first I pull up to the bridge. Bridges are always big funnel points where predatory fish can ambush bait, and a lot of bait usually always hangs around bridges, and especially bridges that are on the main lake like this one. A lot of bait fish will hold around them and funnel through that, and gives the bass and other predatory fish perfect spots to ambush them from. Start out throwing the spinnerbait, just reeling that around, letting it sink all the way, and then reeling that real slow, banging bottom. Now I switch it up to a little more subtle presentation. I throw in the swim jig. I'm letting it fall on slack line, and then I'm just slowly dragging that along the bottom. After fishing the bridge for quite a while, didn't get any bites, so I decided to make a run and head towards the docks. The docks are always another great spot for cover, especially during the summer like this was. They will tuck in up underneath those docks to get into a few degrees cooler water. And the bait fish also do that too, so of course they follow the bait fish as well. And I decided to pick up the swim jig and throw that around underneath the docks. As I said, letting it fall on slack line. That's real important, I believe, with any jig, because a lot of times they will bite it on the fall, and letting that bait fall as freely as possible is always best and looks more natural to the fish. Oh my god! Oh my god! Holy crap! That was freaking awesome! He freaking came out, swam out after that freaking thing. That is a pig. Holy crap! I hope that all got on film, because he came up swimming for that thing. Look at that beast. Holy crap. That's a big fish. Look at that tank. That is such a nice fish. Watched him come up, follow the swim jig up when I was reeling it in, tried to eat it, threw back to him, and then he smashed it. Look at that beautiful, beautiful fish. Man, that's a tank. That's what we come out here for. Big old beautiful ones like that. Makes that long night of not really catching anything worth it. Now this is the next night. This is after fishing around for quite a while at a few of the other docks and not getting really any bites on the swim jig. I decided to pick up the Senko and start skipping that around and provide them a little more of a subtle presentation with a lot more slower fall. Just like with the jig, I let this fall on slack line, and then I'll really watch my line for a jump or watch for it to start to shoot off, and that means a fish has got it. Now fishing this deep of water, this was around 20-30 foot, you gotta have a lot of patience with letting that weightless Senko fall real nice and slow, but as you see here, it can pay off. There we go, that's a good one, guys. There we go, that's a good one, guys. There we go. That's probably like a 3.5, 4 yonder. Nice, decent one. Check her out. Finally got one. Let's let that one go. Here she goes. Well, as you guys saw there, that was an insane jig bite. This fish followed my swim jig up from underneath the docks and tried to grab it after it was already out of the water for a second. Kind of jumped for it. Very delayed reaction out of him. But I threw right back into him and he smashed it right away. Pretty insane. I never experienced that until then. I've seen other videos and stuff of people having that happen, but I personally never have, so that was awesome to experience firsthand. And the next night, went back there again, caught another good one, probably right around 4, maybe just under 4. Didn't actually weigh it, but I'm sure it was right under 4, right at 4, not much over 4 if it was 4. But it was a pretty long one, so it was definitely a good fish. And flipped the docks again. Couldn't get them on the swim jig that night, but flipped in there with the Senko, and sure enough, there she was. But fishing docks in the summer is always a great thing to do because it provides shade, and those bass can go up in there underneath that shade and have a few degrees cooler of water. And bait fish also do the same thing, so they follow the bait fish as well. But swim jig and regular jig and Senko are all great options for dock fishing and flipping up underneath the docks. As you saw a lot, I was letting my baits fall on slack line. That's really important with both jig and wacky rig, in my opinion, because you get most of your bites on the jig on the fall, and same with the wacky rig. You want to let that bait fall as freely as possible, and by letting it fall on slack line, it does that. You want to pay attention to your line and watch it. That's how you can tell the bite, especially on a wacky rig. Jig, you can pick up on it and they're usually there, but definitely watch your line as well. You'll see your line jump or start to shoot off if one grabs it. But we haven't been fishing the lake a ton this year, so I haven't been able to get on a good pattern out there. It's been a couple fish here or there, nothing crazy. But we have been fishing a lot of other places and got some cool new videos, so make sure you guys check them out if you haven't yet, and make sure you get entered into my giveaway. As soon as we hit 1,500 subscribers, we're going to be giving away 5 of my favorite lures. So make sure you do that by being subscribed to the channel, by liking this video, by commenting for an extra entry, and you can also share it to one of your social media pages and tag me in it. Definitely tag me in it, or I won't know that you did it and you won't get an extra entry. But tight lines, y'all. Stay tuned for the next one, and we'll see you next Thursday.